Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. Snow is coming. I'm not talking 2 to 4 inches. I am talking 12 to 17 inches of snow. We live in a part of Virginia where we haven't gotten snow in years. But this year, this is our 3rd snow, and I think this season is going out with a bang. 12 to 17 inches. I don't even know how to fathom that. I have a feeling it'll go down a little bit, but we need to prepare. Today's video is all about preparing. It is Tuesday, the day after President's Day. I have a feeling this is the only day of the week my kids will be going to school, so we gotta maximize our time. I'm so thankful you're here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's start the day off with my 10-minute quick cleaning routine. Let's go.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the way I won't play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
I have a little bit of an experiment that I am doing this morning. I had Steven take down one of our curtains from the living room because I'm going to dry it on high heat. I've always just washed them on delicate and then let them air dry. So I'm gonna dry it on high heat to see if I can shrink it, because they're about 6 to 8 inches too long throughout the downstairs in our home. So before I take the time to get them hemmed or do hem tape, I'm gonna see if just putting them in the dryer works. Fingers crossed it works. I will keep you updated. It's just one of the many adventures we're gonna go on today. Oh. Random sock on the ground. I started this 10-minute morning routine about a month ago, and I feel like once you hit that 4-week mark, whatever routine you're trying to establish, it becomes more of a habit, which to me is easier. Once I reach a stage of it's a habit, it's just something I do without even really thinking about it. I'm trying to get there with my workouts. You saw earlier that I was doing my workout. I'm really excited to share my morning routine with you, like the full morning. I'm going to be planning a video soon with that, because I've just really in the new year just established a much better, healthier start to our day, and just streamlining things to make everything easier. So I will share that soon with you guys. It just feels so good to have those routines in place. And so as you saw, I started with my bed, then I threw in 1 load of laundry, and then I wiped down the bathroom, usually just the sinks and the counters, but our mirrors were especially dirty today because our kids love to come and brush their teeth in our bathroom, and then inevitably toothpaste will end up on the mirrors, and so I added the mirrors in today. But this 10-minute cleaning routine in the morning has made all the difference for our family. Let me know if you have a routine in the morning for cleaning. I can't wait to hear what you guys do.
I know you're wrong, 'cause you're scared of loving, but baby, right now I am too. Don't want a day when you say you're done now, 'cause you leave me crying over you. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know.
Okay, now that my morning 10-minute cleaning routine is done, let me backtrack and tell you what I've already done to start preparing for this snowstorm. When I heard up to 17 inches of snow, I honestly panicked a bit. I got an Instacart, I got on Amazon, I put a million things in the cart to try to prepare. And then I took a breath and I realized it's gonna be okay. I truly don't think we're gonna get 17 inches of snow, but even if we do, Our neighborhood is very prone to losing power this year. Prior to this year, we never lost power, but because we've had so much wet snow and ice, it's just bringing the power down. And so I'm preparing to lose power, and we have learned with our gas fireplace that you can still work your gas fireplace. Just a heads up for anybody who doesn't know that. If you have a fireplace that's probably less than 15 to 20 years old, if you try opening up the bottom panel, there should be a rectangle battery pack. Ours takes three AA batteries. You put them in and your fireplace will turn on and heat. So that has been crucial. So I panic less about losing power because I know we'll have heat. I know that we have flashlights and lanterns, and I did get a couple more. I'm gonna share everything that I did decide to get to prepare. I think it's good in the state of our country at this point and all the natural disasters and everything happening to be prepared. So I'm not talking doomsday prepared. I also don't want to be unprepared. I just want to meet somewhere in the middle and just be a practical mom looking out for her family. So I will share some things that I did order on Amazon. Most of them have come. Some I think are coming by 10 o'clock tonight, so I'll do a quick overview for you guys later on in this video of that. So we'll open up those. I'll show you what I got to prepare for this. And then I also got our grocery haul, so I will show that to you guys. That came yesterday, so here was my mindset for the groceries. When I first panicked, I put ramen, cup of noodle, all these things that our family doesn't normally eat in the shopping cart. I decided to not do that. I decided to get some pantry staples, things that I know our family is going to eat later on if we don't lose power. But then I tried to be smart about meal planning for dinners, things that only require maybe one item that go in the refrigerator, so it's not a huge hit to our budget if we completely lose everything. I also think because it's gonna get down to 8 degrees at night during this snowstorm that I can put a cooler with some ice on the back porch and put things like milk in there, and we're gonna be just fine, so we can eat a lot of cereal if we have to. My kids would personally love that. I kind of would too. So let me take you back to yesterday. I got my Instacart order from our local grocery store called Publix, and then I also got the Costco order. Let me share what I got to try to prepare for this snowstorm. Okay, let me share with you the snowstorm specific items that I got and kind of my plan. Also, ignore those dishes. We lost power for an entire day yesterday, so couldn't do the dishes, but I'm gonna get to that in a moment. All right, so plan with the ice. I'm gonna put it in the freezer for now. It is gonna be pretty much between 8 degrees and 22 degrees while we have this snowstorm. So I feel really good about setting up coolers on our back screened-in porch with some ice for things like coffee creamer, milk, almond milk. I think those items will be perfectly fine. I do have a digital thermometer, so I will keep checking the temperature to make sure it's safe for us. But I wanted to just go ahead and prepare for that. And that's why I was that person that loaded up on milk. I always thought, why do people load up on milk right before a storm where you could potentially lose power? Now I know why, because they're smart and they probably set up coolers, or they're even smarter and they have a generator. So here, okay, well, I'll fully admit this, you guys. I might have panic shopped iced coffee. You know, some people load up on alcohol right before a snowstorm. Steven and I load up on iced coffee. I didn't want to risk any possibility of running out of coffee while this snowstorm hits. So again, this is something I feel safe about putting in a cooler or even in our garage fridge and not opening it very much. And then in case we do lose power, I got some ground coffee because I'll show you later on in this video, I have an electric kettle that can plug in our car to boil water. And so I also have a camping like French press coffee maker. And so this will be our just way to make hot coffee if we need to. We will absolutely need to make hot coffee. So that is our method. And since I have that electric kettle where we can boil water, I loaded up on some protein oatmeal for everybody to have for breakfast. These are really good. I like to eat these normally. And so this will feel good to just have that normal routine of breakfast during all of this craziness. And then let's talk about dinners. So
My plan for dinners was to try to, since we don't know if we're going to lose power, I wanted to plan dinners where only 1 or 2 ingredients actually needed to be refrigerated and the rest could just be in the pantry. And so one plan is bean and cheese nachos. So we have some beans in the pantry and then the chips will go in the pantry and then we'll keep the cheese obviously in the fridge and hopefully we won't lose power and then we can make those in the oven. And that's just a nice little compromise of planning for power but also planning without power, because we can obviously still eat these without the power. We just wouldn't be able to heat things up if we, unless we wanted to. And then for lunches, I got lunch meat because I feel like I can put that in the cooler, and then tons of bread, 2 loaves of bread. I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 in the freezer for now because we'll only need 1 for now. Peanut butter and jelly is a good option if we lose power, or again, if we don't lose power, we'll have turkey and ham sandwiches. Either way. And then for dinner, I wanted to do pizza rolls like I normally do. However, they were out of the pizza dough, so I got crescent rolls. So we're just gonna do turkey, pepperoni, and cheese crescent rolls for dinner one night. Some tortillas in case they get sick of bread, and then we can have the option of just doing some roll-up sandwiches. You can also do peanut butter and jelly in a tortilla. I don't know if you've tried that. Live a little, try that. It's so fun. It's a good little meal. And then for snacks, the protein bars, just something that will hopefully kind of fill them up a little bit more. Some peanut butter crackers, Ritz crackers, because that's another fun way just to mix up the peanut butter and jelly scenario. You can just put peanut butter and jelly on Ritz crackers. So you're essentially eating the same meal, but it might feel a little bit different because we're using a different carb with it. And then cereal. Since I'm hoping to have the milk in the cooler and that it'll be okay, I got a bunch of different cereal options for us just for, cereal for dinner one night if we need to do that, if we lose power. Just some options here, some protein cereal. I love the Catalina Crunch. If you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. My kids also love the Purely Elizabeth granola, so I got that to kind of add to the cereal to make it fun. And then these are really good because they can stay out of the fridge for a long time. They are a refrigerated item, and it says it somewhere on there, but I think you can do it for up to like 2 days. Don't quote me on that, check the packaging. But I thought these would be great. They can sit outside in the cooler, but if we needed to take them out of the cooler and have them out, they would still be fine, and they have good protein and just some good stuff in them for us for snacks. And then some pretzels, because that's a staple item, and those will be fine with or without power. So that is kind of the plan right now. I do have a Costco order coming later today that I will share with you guys as well with some of our Snowstorm prep items. All right, I'm gonna show you the whole Costco haul because I know people are always looking for good ideas from Costco. I'll talk to you about things that I got specifically for the snowstorm. These are not for the snowstorm because they do have to be in the freezer. But the good news is if we lose power for just a few hours, things in the freezer will be just fine. And so these are yogurt smoothie, or not yogurt, super smoothie packs that I always get and put in the blender. They're so good. But then I saw these, and an ingredient that was really intriguing to me, something that I'd never heard of, was acerola, and I looked it up and it has a lot of health benefits, and so I thought I could start adding a couple of these cubes to my typical smoothies. So these are always just fun to get from Costco in bulk. I always get our fruit from Costco. If I'm not going to Aldi this week, which I'm not, I get the fruit from Costco. And so I got some purple grapes for the kids, some strawberries. These will be gone probably within 2 to 3 days. And then for the snowstorm, I thought any fruit that I can leave out on the counter should be just fine. So a bunch of bananas, some apples, those will be good for days. So I loaded up for that. If you've never tried these are so tasty. The kids will eat them, but I also really like them, and they have probiotics in them. It's just a gummy, but it has a yogurt coating to it. So good. Loaded up on some eggs. I got something different for breakfast for the kids. We've been doing a lot of eggs and stuff, so I switched it to bagels because I thought these would be good. I could freeze a pack of them, and then we have them in case we do lose power, so this will be a good snowstorm thing. Some yogurt. This isn't typically the yogurt that I get. I usually get these for the kids, but I got these also because they don't have to be refrigerated. So again, just kind of thinking ahead, things that they will eat on a normal basis, but then also if we lose power, these are good to have. And then Rory's favorite, Pirate's Booty. And then this was my other idea because we can make boiling water with my electric kettle. And so I thought these would be good to have for lunches or dinners if we need to. All right.
that was our grocery hauls. And now I want to show you guys some things that I got off of Amazon to just prepare, not only for this snowstorm, but just when we lose power in general. We sometimes have hurricanes here where we are in Virginia, things like that. We also just lost power 48 hours ago because there was heavy wind. Was not prepared for that one. So your girl's prepared this time. So this is kind of old school, but it's very necessary. So this is a hand cranking. It's solar powered too. You can put it outside if you want to, but you can crank it with your hand to get energy. And then it has a radio in it. So you can listen to any radio report that you need to for emergencies, emergency broadcasting. But the reason that I got it is because it has a port to charge your cell phone. We can charge our phones in our car if need be, but if there's a ton of snow outside, I would like to just sit in my home and charge this phone. This is all in case we lose power. It just seems like a more convenient way to do it. Plus, I think the kids would love to sit and do the hand cranking part for me. Thank you, children. So we got that one. I got batteries, AA and AAA, all of our lanterns, our candles. Oh yeah, I don't have those out to show you guys, but you guys know my battery operated candles. Those things were perfect. On Sunday when we lost power, I took those candles, I put some down in the basement for Gus, I put them throughout our home, and they were enough to just give that glow so you could see where you were going. And it was just really nice, actually. It's kind of calming to have the candles everywhere. Real candles, I do not trust myself to remember to blow those out. We have them if need be, but that is like a last resort for light for us. So I just loaded up on AA and AAA batteries from Amazon. We have had these lanterns for forever. I wanted to show them to you guys. I'll link everything, by the way, for you in my storefront. These are very bright. You put these in the middle of the room and they will light up the entire room. Protect your eyes, I'm about to show you. Turn away. They're almost too bright to the fact where, like, if you look at it, it's like you're looking at the sun. You don't want to look directly at it. So I went onto Amazon and I got one of each of these for my children. They have a nice little handle, and these have just more of a nice soft glow that they can put next to their bed at night if we lose power. These are fun for camping. We go camping a lot as a family. So these are items that we can use anywhere. We're not just talking snow apocalypse or a natural disaster. So I wanted to be practical with things that I knew we would use no matter what. So we've got those, and then since we're now getting our 4th snow of the season, and this is gonna be the biggest one, I decided to finally invest in some snow stuff for my kids. Because we haven't gotten snow in years, I stopped buying new snow boots, new puffy waterproof snow jackets, thinking every time we got a snow this winter, this will be the only one we get, it's not worth the money. Well, I thought if we're gonna get this much snow, I want my kids to be comfortable. So some things that have not gotten here yet, I got Liam and Rory new snow jackets. I had one for Charlie that he could wear, and then I got them, here's the first round. The ones that I got for Rory and the colors that she chose haven't gotten here yet. Everything is supposed to be here by 10 o'clock tonight, so I'll show you guys that later, but they probably need a moment to puff out. But these are just waterproof gloves for the boys. It's a 2-pack, and it was very affordable, so we'll have a pair for each of them, and then Rory has a 2-pack coming. And then let's open this box together. I'm not sure what is in this one. I do know that I have an electric tea kettle. Well, I should say a chargeable electric tea kettle. We can charge it in our car because you know your girl needs some hot water for coffee and tea. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh, they sent me 2. Oh, you guys. Did I accidentally order 2 of these? Hold on, let's look really quick. I will have to return the other one. No, I just ordered one. No, I ordered 2. This is how desperate I was for hot water for coffee. I accidentally ordered 2. We will be returning one of these. It's not necessary to have 2. But let me show it to you guys. So it has, let's see if it has a picture. I'll zoom in for you. It has the charger that you can plug in your car. Let me grab our coffee maker and I can show you what I'm gonna use it for. So my mom got Steven this French press for camping for Christmas this past year. It's a Stanley, so you know it's good quality. So we can go to the car, we can heat up the water. I showed you with the grocery delivery that I got ground coffee. We can have hot coffee every morning if we want to, if we lose power. And we'll use these for camping as well, so it'll be crucial. I might actually offer this to a neighbor, my second one, because I think everybody deserves some hot coffee during this storm. So there's that, and then in here, let's see what's in this one. kind of fun to not know. Oh, I think this is Liam's jacket. Oh, good, yeah, perfect. So Liam's jacket did come, so it's just Rory's that we're waiting on. This is just the Amazon Essential puffer jacket, very affordable, because I know he will not wear it other than playing in the snow. I don't know how your kids are, but my kids are very anti-jacket. They love to wear hoodies, maybe a light fleece coat, but they will not be wearing this puffer to school as much as I would love them to. So I just got him the appropriate size now. I sized up for Liam and Rory so that it will fit them for one more year in case we get more snow next year. So it's just a basic jacket, but it feels so warm. So we are gonna be prepared. We already had snow pants, thankfully. So what I am waiting on, let me tell you guys, and I'll show you when it comes. Hopefully it does come by 10 o'clock tonight. We're waiting on Rory's gloves. We're waiting on Rory's coat. I got her this same jacket, but in pink. And then I got a pair of snow boots for the boys because we were short one pair. Liam just wore my snow boots with the last snowstorm, but I want to go play in the snow. So I was wearing water boots last time. I'm going to wear my snow boots this time so we can go sledding as a family, and he's going to have official snow boots. Oh, and then the only other thing we're waiting on, I'll put a picture of it up on the screen for you guys. It's this really cool de-icer, de-snow removal from a car. We have just the standard scraper, but Steven has to go to work on Thursday no matter how much snow we have on the ground. He works in the emergency room, so he doesn't have the option of calling out. They need him to come in. He has 4-wheel drive, but I thought just getting him a much better tool to clean, and it comes with like a little mini shovel attachment, so if he has snow stuck behind his tires, so just like the ultimate car cleaning tool, super affordable. So I hope it's as good as it's saying it's gonna be, but that should be coming, so I'll share all of that, you guys, when it comes. But for now, I'm gonna put this stuff away. We need to clean the kitchen. Let's get our kitchen back in order, because you know me, if my kitchen is a mess, my brain is a mess, so let's get it back on track. Actually, really quick, before we clean up the kitchen, let's restock my battery holder. I keep this in our drawer. I love this thing. It organizes every type of battery that you need, but it helps me because just like how I like to have food set up in the fridge, food set up in the pantry, I can see how much we have of something, so I know when we need to order more. So let's get this restocked really quickly, and then we're gonna clean the kitchen. Me again for the 100th time. I promise we're about to sort the batteries, but I looked down when I was opening up the batteries and discovered I spilled oatmeal on my shirt this morning. Have you guys been looking at this the whole time? So embarrassing. Let me go clean my shirt off.
I guess I'm gonna stay, but I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? 'Cause I don't know. Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh?
I need to restock some cereal in the containers, but before I do that, I wanted to show you guys my other Emily Lex Studio watercolor book came that I was telling you guys. This is the flowers one. It is so beautiful. I'm so excited to get into some spring painting. I think I'll work a little bit more on my winter one though, but I just wanted to show you guys some examples. These are just so fun. If you missed this video where we watercolor painted and I talked to you about why I'm watercolor painting and all that stuff, I will link it for you, but look how beautiful. Very excited about this one.
All right, now I'm gonna head over to Liam and Rory's school because Liam's class is doing what's called an informance for music. So they're inviting one parent per kid. I was a lucky one that got chosen to go. And so I'm gonna go and listen to them play their recorders. I cannot wait, it's gonna be so cute. And then I think we're gonna head to Target together. There's just a couple of items I need to do. I want to return the rug runner. I'm pointing to where it is in our entryway that they accidentally sent instead of the new ones that we got. So I want to return that before the snowstorm. And then just like 2 or 3 items that I want. Maybe we'll peruse a little bit because I really just kind of want to get out of the house for a minute and window shop because we're going to be snowbound for probably multiple days at this point. So let's go take advantage. I'm going to go do the informants and then we'll head to Target together. Then I'm hoping there's time when I get back. I just want to bake this cottage cheese chocolate chip muffin recipe. I know it sounds strange with the cottage cheese, but the reviews are really good on it. So I want to get that and then I can take half of them and freeze them in preparation for the storm. We'll talk more about it when we get back, but that is, watch while I spill my water. That is the plan for the afternoon. Let's make a nice coffee. I think we need to bring a nice coffee with us for this adventure. All right, let's go. Okay, we have made it to Target, and let me tell you, it hit the spot. It has been a bit since I have just perused Target, and it did not disappoint. They had so much spring stuff out, which I know seems strange because I'm preparing for a snowstorm, but it lifted my soul to be able to see all of these pretty spring colors and all the flowers. So I will just give you a quick little shop with me, show you some of the things that I liked seeing, and then I'll share my haul where you can see everything that I got. right, we are back from our adventures. Liam's class informant was the most adorable thing ever. Annie wanted to let you guys know that she's down below. She's trying to get us to throw a toy for her, but she's the type of dog that doesn't let go of the toy so that you can throw it. So you have to kind of like yank it out of her mouth. Oh, she let go. It's like she heard me. She let go of it, of course, when I said that. Here you go, Annie. All right, anyways, the informants was so fun. I played the xylophone. I had no idea it was gonna be parent involvement. So I got to stand next to Liam. We got our hot cross buns jam session on. I learned how to play that on the xylophone. He did his recorder. It was just super cute. I love that teachers offer stuff like that. So much fun doing that. And I'm glad it was today because all the rest of them will probably be canceled this week. So we were very lucky. All right, let me show you what I got at Target. I showed you most of it, I think, when I was trying to film. I always have a hard time remembering to film, especially when I'm shopping at Target because I get really in the moment. I needed contact solutions, so kind of some boring items as well. I'm running low on my Mrs. Meyer's. I love the mint scent. Let me know if you've tried this one. They have some beautiful spring scents out. I mean, speaking of spring, I tried to show you all the spring is in Target right now, which was insane as I'm preparing for a massive snowstorm, but it was fun to just escape for a moment and dream in all the spring colors and all the spring stuff. It was so fun. We're getting back to the snow reality. But speaking of, this was perfect. How cute is this lamp? And they had it in pink as well. If they had it also in a baby blue, I think I would have gotten the blue one. We have a lot of pink in our house. What I'm thinking, I'm gonna let Rory have this for the snowstorm because it's battery operated. This will be the perfect like night light for her to have at night next to her bed. It just takes, I think, AAA batteries. We're gonna open it up. I wanna see how bright it is, but I'm thinking after the snowstorm, I can put this either in the office or down in my craft room as just a cute little lamp. If you have a kitchen, like a kitchen that doesn't have the under counter lights, I thought this would be so sweet just on a kitchen counter. Even with the under counter lights, it's so sweet, and it was only $5. I couldn't believe this. This is a gem. I can't link it because it was in the dollar spot and you can't link that stuff, but run to your Target. It is just, I think it's the cutest thing ever. So I got that one. I was tempted to buy more, but I was trying really hard. That was the only spring-ish item because I've got to live in the moment of this winter storm. I'll worry about spring after that. So, oh, I did get something spring as I just said that. I forgot. I got this for my mom. Mom, close your eyes if you're watching this. I'm gonna put this in her Easter basket. It's a vase. My mom loves books and loves reading her whole career. She was a reading teacher, involved in language arts of some way, shape, or form. And so this is a vase in the shape of a book, and it says The Study of Flowers, and it has these beautiful flowers around it. She has a whole library in her home, and I thought this would be perfect. I'll fill it with some beautiful flowers around Easter for her, but I thought this was a gem, and I could not pass this up, so I apologize. I bought more spring than I thought I did. It's my good friend Steph's birthday tomorrow, so I got a card for her. We're gonna bake those muffins that I talked about for our family. I also wanna bake, I think I have some cookie dough, so I wanna bake her some cookies for her birthday. If not, I know I have brownie mix. The only other thing I got, and they were on sale, so twist my arm, I had to buy 2 K-cups. Steven and I, you know, we can't take the chance of not having extra coffee. This is in the hopes that we keep our power and we can still use our Keurig, but you know, we already have a backup plan if something happens. All right, I'm gonna go grab before we get started with other stuff in the baking, I wanna go grab the curtain out of the dryer before I forget. Steven's here, he just finished a meeting, so I'm gonna have him hang that up for me. I wanna see if it did anything to the length. If it didn't, then I'll start figuring out how to hem them, but let's put this haul away. Again, so excited. Okay, I was too excited to try out this lamp before we do the curtains. I just turned off the lights in our kitchen to get a better perspective of it. It's not that bright. It's perfect for a nightlight and if we lose power to go next to Rory's bed, but this is not gonna be anything that you could use as a replacement as a lamp. It is very cute though. I am still very excited about it. I just wanted to give you guys that heads up in case you were thinking it could replace an actual lamp in your home, but it's so cute, isn't it? Would you have gotten the pink one or the white one? Let me know in the comments. All right, now let's go do the curtain. Fingers crossed it's shrunk.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. It goes in this game, it's all for sure.
Okay, so it's still obviously a little bit longer. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it did shrink it significantly. I'm gonna, not today, because we've got, you know, a snowmageddon to get ready for. Look who's coming to say hi to you guys. I don't think Annie's been in this video yet today. That's unusual, right? Anyways, I think it worked enough that it might be okay because, let me just show you. When I close it, which is, we only close them at night because we now have neighbors right behind us, but it's definitely better. It's not perfect, but it's better. So I think my first step of trying to figure out these curtains, I will get them all washed once we get through this snowstorm, and then think about the fact if I need to hem them or not, but it is better, I will say that. All right, yay. Okay, let's get to some baking.
If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, to let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close down.
All right, I got out my NutriBullet to make these muffins. I have never made these muffins before, full disclosure, but one of the ingredients is cottage cheese. And I picked these because I like to do the Kodiak brand muffin mix. It's a little bit pricier though, so I thought I'd try to get that same amount of protein with my own recipe. Well, not my own recipe. I found this on Pinterest and I will link it for you guys in the video description box below, and I'll let you know how they taste because you know we're gonna do a taste test. But while those cookies are in the oven for my friend, I have another round of cookies to put in next. I thought we'd get everything blended up, get the muffins ready to go. That way we can keep rotating everything in the oven, getting all of this baking done before the snow hits tomorrow. It feels good to just feel more prepared. We have a basketball game tonight. Everything else for the rest of the week has slowly started to get canceled. My friends are texting that their offices are closing, so the world around us is preparing for the storm as well. All right, let's start blending everything. Okay, while we get everything ready to go into the blender, let me know where your mindset is, where your head is at when it comes to winter versus spring. I'm gonna guess most of you are ready for spring. All of my friends across the world in Australia, New Zealand, I know you are opposite seasons as us. So I guess that means you're entering fall right now. That's wild to think about. Fall is my absolute favorite season. So I'll be honest, I'm a little bit jealous that you're entering fall right now. My head, after going into Target and seeing all of the spring, I am now in spring. I'm going to soak up this last winter snowstorm, play in the snow, do all the sledding, make the hot cocoa. But after this, I think I am ready to not have any more snow. I know you guys said be careful what you wish for, and I wished for snow this winter, and boy, did I get it. I feel like I maybe had some type of control over Mother Nature. I don't know. Mother Nature did me a solid this year, and she said, Trisha, you're gonna get some snow, and then you're gonna get some more, and then you're gonna get some more, and you're gonna get some more. So now I am ready for spring, so I'm gonna manifest that. I'm gonna put that out there, bring on the warm weather and all the sunshine.
Ain't gonna leave ya. Sabotage. You're a million. Explode every time you go and slam the door. Adore how we always end up on the floor. We know how to push the buttons to the core. I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, to let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't say bye. Ain't gonna leave ya.
Okay, first assessment. They cooked really quickly. It might be because I used baking soda instead of baking powder. I mean, they look like muffins.
I'm gonna let them cool down and then we'll do a taste test. I'm gonna give you guys a little side-by-side perspective of what they looked like on Pinterest compared to what mine look like. We will see. Hopefully they will surprise me, but the appearance is not, it's not it, guys. Okay, time to taste test. And then Charlie's gonna be home from school soon, and then it's gonna become get ready for quick dinner and then basketball game mode. Annie says hi to you guys. She just discovered a squirrel in the backyard. So I will pick back up later. I'll definitely show you hopefully the rest of the Amazon order when it comes. And then I plan on showing you the snow. I can't leave it hanging and tell you that there's possibly 17 inches. Right now it's looking like 12 inches, which again, in case you were wondering, Annie is still talking to the squirrel. Come here, Annie, come here. We're gonna taste test these muffins. Well, I'm gonna taste test these muffins. You can smell. I know, I'm sorry, they're not safe for you. It has chocolate. So I will keep you guys updated on the snow. I'm also gonna be posting over on Instagram, so I will put that up on the screen. If you have Instagram, feel free to follow along over there. I like to share a lot of behind the scenes family moments, some pictures of this talkative gal, all that good stuff. All right, let's open up the muffins and see what the middle looks like. They're definitely spongy. It's a different kind of a texture. Okay, I'm gonna do a close-up so you can see this. Not too bad. It looks really good when we open it up. All right, let me zoom out and we'll try a bite together. I'm gonna choose a chocolatey bite to try. Oh, somebody's gonna come join us for this taste test. All right, cheers. Okay. It's good. I like them. I don't know if my kids will like them. You can tell they're a healthier muffin. I think I like the taste of maple syrup to sweeten things. Annie does too. My kids might need a little bit more sweet taste to them. I'm gonna try it. I'll let you guys know. I'll put it on the screen now because I will be editing this in the future. I'll put on the screen whether or not my kids liked them because I'm gonna offer them for an after school snack, and then my plan was to put the rest in the fridge or the freezer and save them in case we lose power, because then I can pop them out, let them get to room temperature, and it'll be like a nice breakfast or a snack. I'm gonna finish this. I think it's good. Stay tuned for my kids. All right, there were two more things I wanted to do so that I fully was ready for all the snow that was coming our way. And the first one was to just get all of our snow gear ready. Last winter storm we had, I put everything away in the attic thinking we were done. Boy, was I wrong. So I got it back out and I'm just organizing it by child. So oldest to youngest, so Charlie all the way down to Rory. And then I had my snow stuff in there. Steven's was in the hall closet already ready to go. So it felt good to get that going. Unfortunately, those Amazon packages did get delayed, the missing ones, because of the storm. So I wasn't able to get the other stuff and show it to you guys. But I also wanted, the other thing was to get out all of our lanterns, all of our flashlights, make sure those had batteries in them ready to go, just in case that power is gone. But I thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I'm showing you day one of the snow here. We ended up getting around 6 to 7 inches. That's close to 17, right? I mean, it is still just the first day. We're supposed to still get more snow, so it could reach 10 inches. We will see. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some more family pictures and some things that we have going on in the snow days, head over to my Instagram account, Miller Family Vibes. I'll put some stuff up there for you guys. But hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!